Thank you to the devs for keeping us entertained through that little tech issue that we had.
I mean, it's strange, right? I have to say it. What was once an external part of the map, they can now sort of drift right. There's a window off towards the left. He can't just hang around in this position, but he doesn't intend to. Drives himself in and then gets knocked immediately out. Dan, a very important response there, as we can still hear the pop and the roll of gadgetry, but okay, Halva is able to tear the head off of Nako. We didn't quite expect the position to be held, but oh, neither did they. Skies dips his head out the window, and it's seemingly a little bit of a guessing game, a bit of a shooting gallery as the ducks keep popping up, but unfortunately, anyone's being put down over the past couple are Fnatic players. A 3 versus 1. The fight on towards Horse in the middle of the site. Does get one dead shot. Gets his way around.
Sure, some interesting moments. He knows exactly where he is. There's very little he can do about this. Rorik just needs to hold himself below. 15 seconds left to go. Yep, he gets the down. He can get the kill if he wishes. 10 seconds left to go. He now has to make a move to plant, and that was the
same position, but also not quite the same site with the immediacy of the pressure. This position forced. Massively important to hold on to, and oh, just absolutely one you got to pay a bit more.
Force guys back into site itself so that they can take these stairs, so that is good progress, but manpower is going to be the problem at this point.
Oh.
3 versus 5 becomes a 3 versus 4 as they start to solve that problem, but look at this. Toxic Babe canister comes out. There's still 2 left in pocket.
Oh.
It's going to be difficult for them to get into this site at this rate.
I mean, Pasha just swinging out towards the external, gets one. Wizard gets dropped as well, and with 9 seconds left, and everybody still to try and chew through here before you even think about getting the kit down. Just pull their way out, but still, you're kind of waiting here for the impact, and the impact is just a crouch into sight him.
Yeah, well played from Crocs there. Just manages to make his move, and that takes the attention that is going to allow Deepek to get this diffuser down inside of the smoke as well. Much, much better from Fnatic. That's what we were hoping to see out of this roster. Good teamwork, good call. Kind of quietly watching, but never developed. Skies was the rotating through meeting, but right now a minute and a half has been wasted by the defense here, and there's the kill eventually. Deadshot manages to get in, get that done. That's
gonna roll through, just make sure that they can get rid of anything on this. There's the surprise strike, there's the bit of hard breach that's actually not going to fully pop off by the seam of it. Not in time as Dan drifts on out, gets one. There's Pasha for 2, and the approach has not quite at its mark here. Body after body has fallen.
Fnatic have got work to do. Are they aware that they're being watched by an Echo drone? Wizard manages to pick up one onto Dan. That's going to give Fnatic the advantage. Pro have done a great job of just burning away, quite literally, seconds off the clock. 10 seconds left to go. Fnatic make a move. Deadshot 1, however 2. Rorik manages to stand tall with a double though. A big performance from the rookie, but might not be enough. 3 versus 1. Echo drone can do nothing to prevent the plant going down, and Nako is the one who needs to fight back. 1v3 becomes a 1v2. He knows that there's one just around this corner, switches to the shotgun, but smart play from Fnatic. They've extended the distance there. They've looked for a longer range engagement. They've slowly just pulled themselves away, and the long arm is not going to be so long. Nako, he's going to go for it, but no, the bait is there. The 1v2 becomes a 1v none. Nako does it. Important to stop this plant from going down.
Loading dart.
Ooh, well, it's sort of a fool me once situation there, right? As I said it before, we knew what the play was, we called it out, and here they just did the same thing and tried to make it happen quicker. Pasha, that's not in these positions. They're happy to sort of sit at the longer angles and wait. With 20 seconds or so left, one less player to do the divide at this point. We're eyeing up this 5-1. I mean, he's just got to send it, and he knows he's going to head right into the Wasting Dragon's Maw. Let's get one for his trouble. But that is all.
Great stuff, great stuff. And we will see just where the bans are going to go. Fnatic taken away.
Yeah, I mean...
So there's still a lot of work for VirtusPro to do here. This is 2.5 minutes just trying to get themselves kind of as far as bathroom and established. They haven't got a single kill yet. Wizard manages to find the opener. Naquo does pick up one onto Crocs to trade it out. 4 versus 3 as VirtusPro do start to push forward, but will those time issues continue to plague them? 2 versus 1. 5.
The blinds come out from underneath it. They're tucked as close as they can get, but you still got to try and cross the divide and get inside itself. Deadshot watching with the glasses, drops off at the worst possible time, but Croxton is able to get one Wizard as the crossfire, and maybe the wall isn't so impenetrable. Pasha, though,
Reloading.
doubles down on the back end. How frequently he is the name that keeps the team bouncing and bounding back in, bounce back. The C4, 30 seconds, and they're inside. Trying to hold on, but there's no real safe place to plant right now, because as soon as that audio kicks in, it's a 2 versus 1, so why not? Be the grand leveler, why not? Be the 1 versus 1, he's off. He's not going to get himself too close. We've seen panic, and we almost saw another probing pistol shot be that sort of full stop on the round itself. The shield, will it be enough? There's the play, the blind, the pop, the... Oh!
Ensure that nobody is moving to operate in that area. Good stuff so far from VirtusPro. They've had the ram working upstairs, but out of this, Crocs has managed to... Croxton on the Solis somewhere around them. It's going to make it more difficult to plant as well. However, great use of utility there. The fire arrow doing its job, forcing Deepek into a difficult position. 4 versus 3, and the blows just keep on landing against each other at the minute. Naquo does have diffuser in hand. He's trying to find himself a little bit of space, a little bit of opportunity to put this plant down, but he needs to worry about the hatch. Wizard does get taken out. Crocs, he's upstairs and he's got it all to do,
Or got to make sure that you get the other problems out of the way first. And here, the problem that Fnatic are about to have is they are sitting on the wrong side of...
If they now want to take themselves to overtime, which obviously they do, not too much
worry. A little bit more dangerous. Fine, it's a double reinforce. It's a different approach itself.
Plant him.
For the plant him. They're just going to tuck it in, and oh, that trick doesn't quite work in this magical spin. And now the timeout, the little narrow approach. They took all that they needed, and all that they needed is to try and push this one over, Tim. There's one more body, and it's a 2 versus 4 here, Tim.
Yeah, this was always the danger for Fnatic. VirtusPro had the opportunity to come back at them and try to adapt. They've managed to find 1 down, so it's all up to Deepek. He gets the first of 3 that he's going to need. Can he make the collection? I don't think he'll risk it. 16 seconds, just doesn't have the time. He's got to find kills and get onto that diffuser as it is with the pistol. He can't get it done. Final kill comes in. Pasha picks up Deepek, and that is going...